Good morning, Southeast Texas. Cristiana Ramos here with a morning update for you. Some severe weather as we head into the later afternoon and evening hours. Already seeing a spout of thunderstorms headed off the coast into our area. So we're going to see some isolated showers throughout the next couple of hours. And as we head towards the afternoon hours, that's when we're going to start seeing some of that most severe weather. Already a tornado watch in effect for portions of Orange County, Jefferson, for Hardin, and just the bottom of Tyler County and southern Jasper. That is until 3 p.m. today. So once that system does clear out, it will reduce the risk for tornadoes. So we are seeing lots of showers out there as that low pressure does continue to move towards our region. We are going to be seeing these spouts of thunderstorms and showers throughout these next couple of hours. And we do have a wind advisory in effect for our region as well. I think winds are going to be our main problem with these clusters of thunderstorms that we're going to be seeing. Gusts right now reaching 27 miles per hour in Beaumont, 26 up towards Kirbyville for Orange, Silsbee, and then 22 pretty light up towards Jasper. These could get up to 30 miles per hour, and of course damaging winds have to be up to 58 miles per hour. So those gusts have to be up to that range to make those winds categorized as severe weather. Right now we are at a enhanced risk. It has went up from yesterday. So for most of the region, enhanced risk, which is a 30% coverage of possibility of severe weather. So it's becoming more and more of a possibility as we head into the later day today. We're looking about, with the thunderstorms, if depending on how severe they are, wind damage is going to be our main problem. And of course, with windy conditions, tornadoes, that's why that tornado watch is in effect. And we could have the potential of getting some hail as well. So looking at a timeline, I did create a rough timeline of when we could be seeing the worst of that system. So I'm thinking between noon, we're going to really start seeing those showers pour down. And as that line of thunderstorms moves through Southeast Texas, from 1 to 4 is when we're really going to see those winds pick up. They could reach that 58 miles per hour or even more. And then that tornado watch is in effect until 3 p.m. So of course that can change. Again, my timeline is just a rough draft of it, is 1 to 4 right now. And then of course hail throughout 1 p.m. into 4, and then it starts to slowly, as we get into 5 and 6, it looks like that system continues to move eastward towards southwest Louisiana. Flooding right now is still minor. We could see some flash flooding as we move out throughout today. Low to possibly moderate risk for power outages as those thunderstorms will be moving through our area because of the severity of the thunderstorms. Just keep in mind the potential of power outages as we head into the afternoon. Risk has went up for excessive rainfall. We went from a marginal risk to a slight risk, so that's a 10-20% chance of some excessive rainfall. I'm thinking about 1 to 3 inches still possible. Could be more. We could see 4 to 5 depending on how heavy that rain is coming down and how quickly that storm system is moving through, because if it does stall or if it is moving a little slower than we had predicted, then of course that'll produce heavier rainfall and then we will get some flash flooding. But it's moving pretty quickly on models right now. So we're going to look at high resolution models. This one is showing towards 3 p.m. today, a little more towards the west. So that means that it's going to carry on later throughout the afternoon. And then this model is showing it the worst of the storm around 3 p.m. and then it continues to track eastward. And then the HER is showing the worst of the storm by 3 p.m. We see that those thunderstorms are taking up most of Southeast Texas. So I think once this storm system, of course, the heaviest is going to be towards that 1 and 4 p.m. Kind of time range, and that system will continue to move eastward and deeper towards southwest Louisiana by 7 p.m. So it looks like a drier and significantly cooler. Temperatures dropping down into low 40s. So forecast for your New Year's Eve celebration. So it looks like it's going to be moving fairly quickly, and of course that could change. It definitely could if it does stall, that front does stall. Then the timing could change a bit, but as of right now, it looks like it's out towards out of our area by 7 p.m. Current conditions right now, 65 degrees in Port Arthur, 69 in Beaumont, 55 up towards Jasper and Woodville. So a bit cooler across the region. We're seeing 40s, 30s, even 24 up towards Amarillo, and even some snow as well. So we're looking about close to 30-degree cooler difference from yesterday, and we are seeing that snow towards, you know, the west parts of Texas that got up to a foot of snow. And then we're seeing most of those showers across our region, and we have that front that is stalling from Louisiana into the central to the Texas Central Plains. So we are seeing, you know, it off of the Gulf right now stalling, and once that area of low pressure continues to move towards our region, this front is going to drive back up towards the north, and then hopefully it'll move through pretty quickly and out of here by nighttime New Year's Eve celebration. So lots of warnings in effect for winter advisories and warnings towards the western part and panhandle of Texas. Flash flood watch in effect from Houston up into Dallas area. We do have that tornado watch in effect and wind advisory for our areas here in southeast Texas. Now we do have that short wave trough of low pressure here. That is in northern Mexico, and look at that. It's already pretty close to making its way towards our region. So that's going to drive up, eject northeastward into South Texas, and it's very potent. As you can see, looking at that that scale there, it is a very strong disturbance, and that associated trough is taking on that negative tilt, and that's how we associate severe weather. So when this low pressure is coming towards our region, that's going to be creating lift. And if you don't know what lift is, what that does is it produces clouds and rains and thunderstorms. And it's going to definitely determine the severity of the storms that we are going to be seeing today. So looking at Futurecast, we're taking it from 9:30 into the morning. We are going to see those isolated showers on this model. That's what it's showing. And then by noon, 1, that's when it starts to really come down into 3. And then by, let's say, 6, that's when it starts to really die down and kind of cool off as it continues to move towards southwest Louisiana. So I'm going to go with a drier forecast as we head into later evening hours, but expect windy conditions and some severe weather. I'm thinking those storms, some of those thunderstorms within that line, that cluster that is moving through our region, some of them are going to be pretty severe. Another warm day here in southeast Texas, 70s, upper 60s. And then as we head into tonight, once that system moves through, we're going to be in the lower 40s. It's going to be a drier forecast, still pretty breezy conditions. Those gusts could reach up to 20 miles per hour. And then once that system moves through, we get to welcome in the new year with cooler, drier conditions and sunny. For the first weekend of 2021, we might even get to drop back down into the 30s. So once again, key takeaways here is that severe weather is definitely becoming more favorable here in southeast Texas between the 1, 4. That's where we're going to really start to see those severe storms. And then it moves out of our area based off modeling right now. It's moving out of our area by 6 p.m. It starts to die down, and then we have a bit of a drier forecast for New Year's Eve celebration.